It's your boy Carcino. I'm in the house. Oh yeah, get ready. Man, look at that little face. LL had that face a lot. LL was ready to bust him in the mouth. Shannon's big too, but so is LL, man. LL was like, dude, like, do you know, like, like people wouldn't even say that in front of me. Some of the questions he was saying was like off the rockers. He had LL had to address him. He was dissing Shannon right to his face. That's how crazy it was. These questions was like wild. And I was just like, what? Like, what would make him ask LL that? So, yeah, it went there. It actually did. It actually went there, bro. So, strap up, strap in, get ready, because we're about to go full speed ahead into this situation here. Absolutely. So go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the page as we get ready to delve deep down into this situation. And oh yeah, Cino ain't hiding. Cino ain't hiding. I just didn't want to mess the pitch up for y'all. I didn't want to mess the pitch up, but I guess I can cover Joe face. You know, cover Joe face a little bit. Joe's gonna be, what are you doing? And we all know he's a bottom feeder. Like Stephen A. I'm a bottom feeder. And you hear him too. Look at him talking. He's a bottom feeder. Bottom feeder. Right there. Now drop the intro. Hi, I'm Carcino. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. LL Cool J is hard as So Joe Budden is upset with Shannon Sharpe, really. He's like, I don't really like the way Shannon does, you know, I don't really like the way Shannon does his interviews. And, you know, I don't really want to get into it, but if you, I've watched a couple of his shows, and when he does his interviews, you can tell he kind of knows nothing about the person he's interviewing. Whoever is your research person and all of these people involved, you can tell they're the ones that's pulling the strings. And he just looks so unprepared. And I was like, oh, he's just hating. He's just hating. That's what I said. I was like, oh, he's just hating. That's Joe hating. But he's right. Joe Budden is 100% correct, and nothing was more illustrated than this video right here. This live stream he did with LL Cool J on Club Shay Shay could have been a lot better had he actually known some things about LL Cool J. And when he interviewed him, that's why L looked confused. No, a lot of times on the show, because he's looking like, like, are you serious? Like L was looking like, dog, like, are you really serious right now? Like, how do you have this platform? Like this, Shannon Sharpe over there, what do you think? What really got the ladies for you? Was it like the licking, licking? He was like, yeah. I can see you never was a rapper. Don't you ever try to rap. I'm like, what the hell? Who wrote these questions for you, Shannon Sharpe? Have they ever heard of LL Cool J besides him playing Sam Hanna on CSI? I'm like, what the heck is you talking about, man? LL looked like he was ready to slap you, and I was like, dog, somebody need to slap this dude. But I guess he's like, well, he don't know no better. He just asking the questions like, I'm like, dog, you asking questions that would get you slapped 9 times out of 10. If anybody else had asked LL Cool J these questions, they might have been slapped. I mean, for real, he was asking some questions that didn't make no sense. I was like, what? You don't know? He would now, I know when you came in the game, you know, you came in with the ladies. And then, you know, it went there. Was it like the licking the lips? Or what got the lady? I'm like, what are you talking about? LL Cool J came in with I Need a Beat. Don't you know any history about any of this shit you doing? Don't you know who this is you interviewing? He just going off the cards. And this is what Joe Budden was talking about. And I had to give him some credit. And I was like, man, and LL was trying to tell him, like, he's answering your question, but you keep trying to basically Shannon Sharpe your way through it. Now they're gonna let you get away with it early on because when nobody really paying attention to you like that. Now, since the Cat Williams interview, everybody's paying attention to you. So, like you say, I'm not an interviewer. I'm a conversationalist. And that's cool. You're a conversationalist, but to have a conversation with people, you should at least know something about the goddamn conversation to have a conversation with. If you know nothing and you just talking, the other person could tell you any damn thing. They could tell you they invented electricity. Oh, man, what was that like? So when you came up with electricity, now, what did everybody else say that was around? Because I know they probably were jealous that you came up with electricity. I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, you don't know anything about it. Makes it like you didn't prep. Like you're just reading off cards. If you don't got time to do it, dog, just say that. You ain't got time to do it. I mean, it's crazy as hell as it was. And he's like, LL, he was like, oh, now how you not gonna care about that? Now how you not gonna care about that? Now, I don't know, L. Now, come on, now, you know you care about that. Come on, L. Now you tell me you don't care about that. Come on, you don't care about that. You don't care about that being. Now you know you gotta care about being. Everybody thinking you would go. Come on now, you came up with the word now. You know, L. It gotta be go. Yeah, gotta be go. It was like that's like if you got a red couch over there, a blue couch over there, and you want me to pay attention to the gray couch. You want me to pay attention to the gray couch over there. I'm telling you, as a red couch, I'm not paying attention to the gray couch. You want me to pay attention to the gray couch. Man, I swear you real funny. Man, I was ready to knock him out on the spot. I'm like, dog, what are you doing? That's the thing that got me more than anything is that he didn't seem to grasp the ideas of the fact that he was not making sense. LL Cool J came in off hip hop with the dudes. It wasn't the chicks didn't pay no attention. The Bad album, the second album, when I Need Love dropped, the Bad album came out. They really weren't talking about LL like that. Once I Need Love came out, then they started paying attention to LL. They didn't even know what LL stood for into the second album. They didn't even care. Like, they didn't know. They paid no attention to LL until I Need Love came out. That's when the women started to pay attention. Once that video came out, that's when the women were like, oh my God. They were really losing their mind then. Because it would be all, I remember, because Shannon, I was in school. I remember what this was like. This is the greatest rapper to ever do it. And I'm sitting there watching everybody's reaction when it happened. People, the girls was like asking us, what does LL mean? They was listening to the songs because they saw I Need Love and they wanted to be a part of it. Yeah. And we used to rap the Let's Get Ill verse. We would never tell them. And I would rap the whole song and they still wouldn't get the lyrics. And no, I was like, I just told you what LL means. Ladies love going hard and lean, and now you know what LL means. And he was like, well, what does it mean? Listening, learning, the one you're liking, listening to with love when I'm writing. Ladies love going hard and lean, and now you know what LL means. And then I'm like, man, let me play the other song to him. Come on. The 357, and I'm breaking it all down. Shoot. To the country, I'm rude. To the world, I'm rude. To the world, I'm cool. James. Cool James. The greatest rap name ever invented. Ladies love Cool James. I'm like, dog, do you understand? This dude is a trendsetter. Came up with the phrase GOAT, the greatest of all time. He's the E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. The GOAT. The greatest of all time. That is LL Cool J. There is no number two. Everybody else is in a pile. LL is one. That's it. Nobody has done what he has done. Period. They needed me on this stage with Shannon Sharpe. Me and LL could have did this interview. I'd be like, Shannon Sharpe, go take a break. Go chase some bananas down or something. Need some bananas. Now you know I need my potassium. Yeah. Now, I don't mean make fun of Shannon like this, but I was very disappointed at how he conducted that interview. I really did. I thought that was the most laziest interview I've ever seen. Because I feel like it was a lazy conversation from him. It's like somebody who don't know what they're talking about asking questions. And they're not going to understand the answer when you tell it to them. That's what this was. It was a conversation. I'm proud that Shannon Sharpe gave LL the platform to come out and reach on the massive scale, because he might have been a fan of LL, because back in those days, you know, Shannon was, him and LL about the same age. So this is what he was listening to growing up. LL was 17, 18 years old making these records. I would have asked LL some way more engaging questions that was hip-hop related, because you know he's getting ready to drop a hip-hop album. So you would think this would be your determination. Even the title of the whole interview is weird. LL Cool J leaves Jay-Z and Kanye off Def Jam Mount Rushmore. Talk Kendrick and Drake. Go and new album. That's the title? I'm like, Jesus. If you want to clickbait, just say LL don't like Kanye, Jay-Z, and Kendrick or Drake. He says he the GOAT. And new album. You might as well go all the way in. Damn, if you're going to do that. It was kind of disrespectful to me. Y'all, for real. As an LL Cool J fan, that's quite disappointing to me. When I don't see somebody that's interviewing him that, no, this is like, if Sway interviewed him, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, he know what he finna get from that. The Shannon Sharpe audience is young people that mostly watch hip-hop. They watch comedy stuff. These people know LL. So if we see you not keeping it 100, or we see you, not doing what you're supposed to do, it dampens that. And it's like, man, you had a real opportunity here, and you probably didn't know how great it could be. LL had to volunteer information from questions you didn't ask. I would have asked him some more engaging questions. I would have asked him questions like, so what was it like for you to be the #1 rapper in the world? And then to have the world turn on you just like that. And everybody was against you when the chips are down, for you to make you say, okay, everybody's hating on me now, and I'm finna come back with the Mama Said Knock You Out album. What was that thought process out? Like, were you thinking this is my last album? I'm going to go out. They ain't going to like it. This is what it is. What was that thought process like? What was your thought process when first writing your albums? Because your lyrics and you were using words that other rappers were never using. You used words that no other rapper in the game was using. Would ever put in a line ever. LL Cool J was using those words. No one had said, let's let our love unfurl. You've never heard unfurl in a rap song ever since Eminem did Superman. When he did that, you never heard nobody use unfurl in no rap world ever. LL said it and people didn't even know what it meant, and it just was fly. To be the very best at what you do, that's what grabs me. When people understand what it's like to be the very best at what they do, how can you sit there and talk to them like about these other guys? It's like, dude, first honor the fact that you're sitting across from the greatest that ever did it. First, give him his props. Then you start talking about everybody else. LL Cool J is my favorite rapper of all time, so I know almost everything about him. So that's what I'm saying. I know almost everything. So it's like our conversation and what he would have been telling me, I could have fed back off of the information that he was giving me. That makes for a better conversation. It's not an interview, it's been a conversation. We would have had a much better conversation because I understood what he meant. I understood what he knew. I understand what he means about a block party mic cord. Shannon Sharpe don't know what that means. He don't understand it. People used to have to rock at house parties. And then they used to do the block party outside with a whole block out there. And they got a mic cord that's plugged all the way into the thing. And they'll tell you, you can't move but here and here. Don't go too far. Don't you do this and wave that hand around. It's going to go out. The mic is dead for the rest of the night. So you got to stay like right in one spot. You can't go too far with that mic cord. Got to shorten it. So you got to know how to work that mic cord with the short. That's because all these new dudes, they switch up to these other guys. The only guy that I would put next to him or close to him was Nas. But there's nobody that ever did what he did. Everybody always say, LL, I mean, my buddies will tell you in a heartbeat, Tupac will bury him. I'm like, Tupac will bury him. And I still want to smack him for Tupac. And I'm like, dog, him and Tupac was cool. That's one woman trying to pit two guys against each other. I'm like, I ain't with that. I ain't never going to be cool with that. He said they talked about. He said they talked about Drake and Kendrick beef on Nightcap, and you could tell they didn't listen to a single song. Don't make that. You finna make me find that. That's what Ocho be like. Ocho be lost in the sauce. It could be like Trump got hit, right? And they be like, man. And then when Trump got hit, Ocho be, man, when? Today? That happened today? Who? President Trump. They try to take him out? Is he alive? It'd be like, Ocho, where you been? Been all over the news all day. You don't know what's going on. No, man, I'm going to go on Twitter. What they saying in the chat? I don't see it. Is it in the chat? Let me check it out. Oh, the chat said, yeah, it went down today. What I miss? Man, I swear to God, Ocho is the most, every episode is like that. Ocho got to get filled in on what's going on in the world. It be the littlest thing. Oh, for real? They said that when? Why? Who we at? What you mad at? What they say? All right, let me know so I can get at them. What's going on? Well, I don't like them either. Well, who we mad at? I swear to God, Ocho ain't got CTE, just don't know. He don't be knowing what's going on. They be live on the show. Ocho just don't know. He don't know why he mad. He don't know what's going on. That's the perspective. That's why some of the crazy, that's why that photo, look at LL face. Look at LL's face. You see LL Cool J face? He had that face a lot on the show. Like, are you for real? Like, are you for real asking me this question? Like, dog, do you realize, like, I wouldn't ask him no question like Shannon Sharpe was asking. Shannon Sharpe was asking him a question like he was an 8-year-old kid who knew nothing about LL Cool J except he saw him on TV and he heard the song. He said, Mama said, knock you out. Now he did ask some good questions, like what are some of your keys to success and things of that nature. But LL here said album. He ain't here to be a life coach. He's here to talk about some hip hop. So I'm like, man, we finna get into it. We gonna be like, man, what's up with you and Bobcat? You know, Cut Creator, E-Love, all them dudes, are they coming back? I'll be like, so what's making you do it right now? A lot of people say, oh, somebody's too old, and I think it's more vintage. And I was like, hear me out. And I want y'all to hear me out. When a rapper is older, they actually get better. That's what people don't recognize too much. A lot of y'all think Illmatic is Nas' best album. Nas had never been off the block when he made Illmatic. Like, he ain't never went anywhere. He never saw the world. He didn't know anything, really. He just read stuff out of books. So when he started to, enjoy fame and move around and go places, his rhymes got way more better and in depth. But y'all so programmed on the Illmatic, which is like a hood album. Everything about Illmatic is on the block. Everything about Illmatic is Queensbridge. That's it. That's all Nas knew was Queensbridge. So this is what I'm saying. So why would they criticize a rapper who gets older? Once you get older, you get more material. You have seen the world. You've experienced things. You're now a father. You're probably married. You done had bad contracts, good contracts. You know what to look out for, what not to look out for. Who to stay away from, fake friends, fake homes, somebody trying to rob you for your money, your chain. You done went through life now. You got a lot to talk about. So this is why I tell people all the time, why do they try to criticize somebody because they're older? Older means you know more. You've experienced more. You done seen more. Knowledge, now the wisdom comes in. When you're young, you just recklessly talking. Yeah. You don't know nothing past 35th Street. So you just spit. Oh, I wouldn't even want to talk about you in my heart. I'd be like, when I hear you in my heart, I throw up as soon as the beat come on. If I want to vomit, I listen to You in My Heart. He'd be, come on, man. It's not like it's the worst song in the world. I'd be like, it was until I started listening to some of the music today. And you're right. It's not no more. A lot of this other stuff make me want to throw up. Shoot, You in My Heart might be one of these guys' favorite songs. Be like, yo, man, LL, he got a joint out called You in My Heart, man. If Little Yachty was to get on that, that would be, man, that would be tight. I can imagine Yachty on that song, You in My Heart. Yachty need to remake that. I'd be, you right. Keep that over there with y'all. He said LL mocking Central C was funny. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. LL is funny. He's hilarious. But the thing is that when he's taking things seriously and he's having a conversation and he's like, dude, like, he's trying to have a conversation with him and he just pump in on it. Oh, come on, L guy, you know that ain't. Come on, L. Oh, come on, L, you know that ain't the same thing right there. Come on, L. Now listen. Now you said that you had to learn how to rhyme again. Was it because you forgot? Because you had done so many other things in between when you originally started? Because you got a TV show and a sitcom, you into the movies. So did they get so many other things going on? Did you have to did you lose your cadence? What did LL lose? They had to get back in the lab. And he just like, you don't lose. You don't lose nothing, Shannon. You got to have the desire to do it. That's what the desire wasn't there to do it anymore. So that's what you say. I have to learn how to rap again, learn to get that spirit to go. You know, the spirit of a champion. Like when you was playing, you know all the X's and O's, but if you ain't got the passion to do it, you know, you got to basically get back in there and learn how to get back to loving the game again. That's what he bit. I mean, Shannon was like, it was so... Nostradamus is not a classic. I beg to differ. Go listen to Nostradamus again. I bet you'll see it a lot different now. And you'll see how much information you missed out on that album. It just wasn't as commercial as they would have liked. Oh yeah. But LL already know what it like, what is gonna like be for him. You know, failure comes with that. You know, it's an aggressive spirit, you know, that spirit of a champion that's laid out there. So what I'm saying is, I know what the game has evolved, and I respect all the artists out there that, you know, that you know, they doing their thing, you know, the way people approach it. You know, I just want to pick up where I left off. You know, I just want to give them a new version, because when you go out there and you going to get that coin, like the turd and the goat that I coined, you know, the whole world is now using it, and really consider yourself that, then, you know, you got to deliver on call at any time when, you know, you're making this music and you're making these songs. You know, that's what it is. That's what it takes. So, you know, I'm the GOAT. I made that. I coined it. So, you know, I can't put out nothing that's suspect. You know, I've been going away 10, 15 years, you know, reemerging and being hot. We used to, you know, he's famous, but the music's mediocre. Oh, he's a celebrity now. Yeah, well, I heard it once. Yeah, we used to that. So I got to figure out how to make something special in the joint where you ain't never heard something before and it's still fresh, and you can listen to it days later. Not something that you're going to listen to and just be like, oh, yeah, it's what it is, and then tune it off. Now you came up with that term "goat." Now did you put that acting the rap thing on the back burner? So you can go ahead and do this out? Because I think, yeah, because I think when you do that goat thing, woo boy, that goat thing something up, boy. Mr. Knock Booth is not wackest Nas song ever. Mr. Knock Booth. I remember that song. I hated that song too. But that's why I'm laughing. Because I didn't like Mr. Knock Booth, but I know people that like that record. It's Mr. Knock Booth. I'm like, oh man. That's why you see Nas doing what he's doing now. That showed people like LL, and that inspired him. They say, man, nobody look at Nas and say, man, Nas about 50. What are you doing? Nobody even call out Nas' age. They just go, yeah, Dr. Knock Boot. was hella funny. It was funny because I'm seeing Nas doing this crazy, wild song, Mr. Knockboot. Dr. Knockboot. It was crazy. Now you Reek Gotti, now you're doing too much. There you go. Go on, lay back down. You got in the chat too fast. You jumped in the chat and wanted to make a post and just bumped your head. Now you looking like Shannon Sharpe out here. Now go on, lay back down and take a nap. Come back in after you got you some 4 hours of sleep. He just jumped in here hot. I mean, I like Shannon's energy. He's engaged with the person that he interviewing, but it's just some of his questions that they write for him and the research people. He trusts too many of them to do the job, and you got to know a little something about the person you interview, or it's not going to be authentic. You see what I'm saying? When you don't know something about them, it don't flow well. It kind of make you go, well, damn. Because I'm a conversationalist. I have conversations with people. So when people see me, they go, wow, okay, that's him. Like they know me. Right. People been seeing me for years. So they know, yo, that's him. Yeah. So when Metal Roze came, they chose me to interview them. Metal Roze popped up and said they wanted me to do the interview. It's like I ain't deleting all my numbers in the phone to get it on.
It was like, dang.
See, I knew the lyrics to the song. So when they were talking about the song they had that was a hit, and I'm like, man,
That's it. So obviously, me and Marcus, we talk about everything. Been boys for like 16 years. I called Marcus. I said, hey man, this made a cry for you with this guy. I want you to hear it. So when Marcus heard it, obviously, like you said, Marcus had a big song in Chicago, so he already been running around. So I ain't thinking nothing about Marcus joining the group because we had took a break for a minute. And man, I played it. He heard that crowd. He said, "Man, what you doing? What you doing, man?" I said, "I'm putting the group back together." He said, "Oh, I'm singing with you this time, man." It was just, I was sitting right here, man. It was just a moment. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" I said, "Cause that's my dog now. Marcus is my boy now." And I didn't know he would have want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So Adonis was just like, "Man, what we doing? Let's go." It's more to the story, but man, it just blows my mind how we came together, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I had a CD made, back. I know most people now is all digital and everything. Yeah, I had my CD with in my visor in the car with the CD visors to slide them out.
Yeah.
So you had all your mixtapes with all these songs. Yeah. The song go there right next to my Ryan Leslie song. I had Ryan Leslie on there. And I had a song. It was Metal Roze called "Kiss Me."
Yes,
So
sir.
we going back to like 2011, 2010.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
You know,
I had that, and man, Kiss Me was my joy. But when I was like, I ain't deleting all my numbers in the phone to get it on.
Hey, man, listen. People don't know that song has made some babies, and man,
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
just like some of the older cats, man, it's done been remade by the new crew, and man, it's coming back. So y'all, listen, radio DJs, No Limit Larry, shout out to him. He done already told me, I ain't messing with y'all if you don't shoot the video to Kiss Me. I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna talk to the fella. We gonna do it.
So they finna bring the song Kiss Me back just because of the interview. So now Joe Budden is right. You know, and that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's Metal Roze. As you see, I knew something about it. Yeah, that's Metal Roze. See, that's D Rose. D Rose is a writer. He want to be writing these major hits that y'all hear every day. That's right. That's right, AJ Graham. They from Charlotte. Oh, yeah. You know what Drake did today, right? Drake went and sabotaged my entire PC. I had to go all the way to the Geek Squad, get up with Matt, and we had to set it straight. They thought it was going to be a great idea to cross me. That did not work out good for themselves.
Drake spammed me, and Matt's here to save me.
Look at my
Drake
PC.
got the PC on lock. I told you, Champagne Sloppy has did it again. If we finna catch him, we gonna set a trap for him, and we taking him down.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, me and Matt.
Try it again, Drake.
That's right. Kendrick all day. They not like us. They not like us. Me and Matt, baby, we taking them down. You tried to hustle us, Drizzy. It didn't work.
Didn't work.
We got it working. The PC is fixed. It's working now. And we had the little thing in there to fix all the corruptions that you did, too. See, I went and got mad on you. So you and Academy, y'all got busted with your hands in the cookie jar, trying to dig in there and see what all I got on you. I don't keep everything in one location, boy.
That's right. So y'all got busted with your hands in the cookie jar. Marquise, he's the GOAT because he is the greatest of all time. Who your favorite rapper, Marquise? LL will dust him right now. Mop the floor with him. Mm-hmm. Drake put that same virus on them 15-year-olds' laptops. I know. And all these corrupted files they tried to put on there. So now we can go and find them when they try to do that again. Put them corrupted files on them. As long as you put Nas second, I'm cool. Yeah, they like 1A1B to me, but you tell me, name another rapper that got an I Need Love. There's never been another one. In hip-hop history, there's never been another one. Tell me who got a Hey Lover. Lounging remix. Mama Said Knock You Out. The first rapper to ever perform with a live orchestra. Recorded on wax. LL. None of these dudes are too safe. That's what I'm saying. LL took risks. If it's going to work, cool. If it don't, at least I tried. See, he ain't scared. That's how you move the culture forward. And this is what Shannon Sharpe should have been discussing. You in there with the greatest rapper of all time. And you ain't bringing that up? Will Smith, tell me, name a Will Smith I Need Love song. Summertime? No, that's not I Need Love. Tell me a Will Smith I Need Love song. Ring My Bell? Ring my bell. You can ring my bell. You can ring my bell. Ring it. Ring it. No, they were mostly fun rap. That's like saying Kid and Play. It's like, come on. Just the two of us. He talking about him and his son. He talking about him and Trey. We can make it, just the two of us. No. Like Will Smith, like the Fresh Prince, but nah. Are you finna compare Ja Rule to LL Cool J? Are you finna compare Ja Rule to LL? Baby, put it on me, baby. What would I be without you? I know you thought of being lonely. Baby girl, just put it on me. Hey. He sing for hoes that sound like the Cookie Monster. Are you gonna put that up? I wouldn't put nothing up. Only song that he got that was, to me, I'd say, oh, this is the best one, was Always on Time. Give you my own, hey, baby, be mine. I'm like, no, but I'm always on time. Hey, then I'm gone. That's all I know. I don't know what the hell he's saying on the record. Coming to my face, I know, and so did we care. Who care, baby? Drake ain't nowhere near no damn LL Cool J. Hey, when you see LL, you know that brother's real. Ain't nobody gonna tell you how the hell he feel. That's insulting to compare Drake to LL Cool J. This dude came up from hip hop under Curtis Blow, the king Curtis Blow. LL was the prince of rap. Came up under Curtis Blow. watching those guys do their thing. Busy B and Kool Mo D. These dudes is in there. He's in Crush Groove. He ain't come up like, yo, I'm going to be an actor. Then one day I want to rap. No. Box. My radio, believe me, I like it loud. Yeah. Got my JVC vibrating the concrete. I'm sorry if you can't understand, but I need a radio inside my hands. Don't mean to offend other citizens, but I kick my volume way past 10. My story is rough. My neighborhood is tough. I still sport gold when I'm out to crush. My name is Cool J. I devastate the show, but I wouldn't survive without my radio. Yo, hey, this kid is deaf. Man, I mean, how many rappers came out to LL? There's battles I ain't even tell y'all about yet. That we gonna get into now. Because I'm gonna make this LL week. We gonna make this LL week. Drake can take a break. Now, y'all want Drake, y'all gonna go to the Patreon, because right now, that's why Drake did that sabotage. He wanted to see what all I had so he could try to use it against me to see if there's any way he could sue and do all this other crap. And now it's on the Patreon. He's mad. He mad. So after what he did, I'm like, oh, it's only finna get worse for you, God. It's the woo coming through. Sticking you for your garment, moving to the left. Came to represent and call my name in your chat. You can come test, realize you no contest, son. I'm the gun to run the whole Wild West. There's never been an LL Cool J. Ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. So now that you know there's never been an LL Cool J, there's been no one to even personify that. The man wore a hat everywhere. See, y'all don't even know that. LL didn't wear a hat. I mean, you never saw LL without a hat for about 20 years. Only when you saw the Flavor in Your Ear remix is when you first time you saw LL Cool J's head, ever. He always wore a hat. And he was in the movies before he even went to the TV screen. Oh, man, that's what I'm saying. My mama bought that LL album. That Mr. Smith album, that was her album there. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Well, hey, my mama, when I know it's over, when my mama buying a rap CD. I'm like, my mama bought a CD? There's LL Cool J. So you know that was a completely commercial R&B album that did well. That went crazy. That Lounger remix with Total, woo! Put that up against Always on Time. Who do you love? Are you for sure? Who do you love? Are you for sure? Now, as I told you, that was somebody else's song, and they took it from that dude. Straight jacked it from him. It was another guy's song, and they took it and rolled with it. The hook and everything. And they put, his name was Bernard Wright. Who Do You Love? By Bernard Wright. So the hook and everything. Who do you love? Who do you love? I'm with you. Hey, I do what I gotta do. Who do you love? It came out at the same time. And when they took that, they was like, look, that hook is hot, the beat is hot, the remix, we need LL Cool J on this song, and that's all we know. All we know is LL is rhyming on this beat, and that's all we finna do. You took that dude off, but not right. Get the hell out of here. Let LL get in that mud. Like what Tupac said, hey, put that track on MC Light Guy. You know that beat MC Light Guy? Yeah. Put me in that mother. Nothing but the thug in me. Man, shoot. Is Tupac could make that record? Tupac could make I Need Love. Like Dear Mama is the closest thing you're going to get to I Need Love. I couldn't see Tupac making a I Need Love for a woman except for his mother. But if you put him to the task, Pac could do it. Nas can't. It would not be that. It wouldn't be like that. Pac, that Dear Mama is flawless. People really underestimate that song. That just shows you how good and how in depth and how talented Tupac was. Well, the government wanted to take Tupac out, period. It was all political. They wanted to take Tupac out. The government wanted to take him out, period. That was it. He had just did a speech a few months ago, and he was rallying people to vote. At that same time, the Ghetto Boys was doing the same thing with James Prince. Scarface, the Ghetto Boys, they came out and they got the Resurrection, and they had James Prince on there, and they had Larry Hoover on the CD. And he was trying to wake people up to go to the polls to vote. And this is 96. And Pac was like, look, I just sold like 5-6 million records. Snoop sold 5 or 4. Dog Pound sold 3. We finna scare these politicians because those are votes. So we got their ear. Pac was the only one really pushing for that agenda. He was pushing for that agenda because he said, this is how you get things done. He's like, people ain't really checking for us right now because they's like, oh, y'all don't really matter. It's right. Daughters, Black Girl Lost. Black Girl Lost is the closest thing, but it was mostly just talking bad about the woman. Like, you should be ashamed of yourself, the way you carry yourself. I mean, damn. I would say that's an I Need Love. Black Girl Lost. Beautiful. That's a shame song. The guys like it, that's right. He ain't talking that guy body off the wall, back to Africa stuff. What's going around, nigga, man? They popping that Cristal, not that white. I had White Star at that time. People was like, what they mean, that white stuff? I said, White Star. I was like, I got that Moet White Star. I was like, I got the White Star, Moet. I was like, yeah, I'm drinking Moet. I had bottles of Moet. I've never liked that song. If heaven was a mile away, I'll pick up if heaven was a mile away. I mean, I know people that like that. I hate that. I never liked that fast thing. And Nas was trying to do it because it was kind of the style. So he was just trying something out. Like, the only one he did that I liked was Big Girl. You a big girl now, for the girl with your hormones now. Cause you're going home and you're on home and a bone and going to get your back blown out. You're a big girl now in the world where these niggas about you could be the bowler and that's like a Jordan and the man don't want to be around. She's sexy, she got it, she ride it. And I'm like, man, Big Girl was my jam. I used to ride, I used to pick chicks up in my car with that song blasting. Shoot, y'all didn't know what was going on. Shoot, because you a big girl now. You a big girl now. Fully grown with your hormones now. Got your own home and you're alone on the bone when they're going to get your back blown out. You a big girl now in the world where these niggas about. You could be the bolder and that's Michael Jordan and the man won't don't believe around. Oh, I hate kissing. I hate it. Pictures of Mary, you and me, KISSING. No, I didn't need that. I didn't need that at all. Oh, the Bristol Hotel, room 516, the Bristol Hotel. Where's that at? Jamaica, Queens. Dude, I wanted to go to Queens so bad when I was a kid. I was like, man, that gotta be I thought Queens was the roughest place on earth. If Russia bombed the U.S., they'd be scared to touch Queens because that's where I live. I'm like, man, Queens has got to be crazy. Man, that's what I'm saying. People don't know what that vibe was like when you hear that record for the first time and you don't know where any of these places are. We was kids listening to that like, man, Queens is crazy. Run DMC from Queens too. I thought Queens was hard till I went to bed. Yeah, that'll change your perspective real quick. Man, y'all got me started now, man. My man came in with the Bristol Hotel. Shoot, I'd have been up there. This interview would have went left. The Bristol Hotel. a Bristol Hotel out here, dude. The first thing, every time I see the Bristol, I just start singing the song. And they everywhere. They got them in Zurich, Paris, San Diego, Dubai. The Bristol Hotel is everywhere. That's what's crazy about that song. That song is in 1987. I was like, that song is 1987. Dog, can you imagine listening to the song and as a kid and you don't know what the hell the lyrics are really about? And my parents are listening to this. They know exactly what this Bristol Hotel is about. We sitting there just liking the song. It start right out. I know a fat girl. She wear an orange skirt. You give her $20 and you can do work. She take food stamps and a traveler's check. I'm like, we don't know. We like this fat girl in an orange skirt. We ain't know what the world he was talking about. I know a fat girl. I remember being hyped listening to Onyx. I was listening to Onyx now. I was going to make a video on it, actually. But since we here and we vibing so well right now, I might let y'all in on a little something. I'll give you a quick preview of it there. Hold on. Won't take but a sec. Bam! Sec over. See? Told you won't take nothing but a minute. The DMX CD is dark and hell is high. Now, a lot of people thought this was a double CD. This is how greedy Lyor Cohen is. I'm making this video later too. So, but y'all getting the free thing right now. See, this is where the screw up happened. See, it was made like it's a double CD. All the DMX songs is on one disc, right? All 19 songs is on one disc. But there's another disc in here. And look at it. Uh-oh, it's over here. I'm like, where's the disc? It's the same damn disc. It looked just like the CD disc. It's the same artwork. This led to a lot of problems. Def Jam was about to be sued over this. This second CD is Onyx songs, mixtape songs, stuff that didn't make the album to promote the new Onyx album. LL Cool J song on here. The Return of the Ripper. That was the big song. It's 15 joints on here. That was all new Def Jam stuff. Now, here's the kicker. This album sold. So these songs sold. You sold a double CD price. And you got 5 million, 6 million people that got this version. Now, if you buy it today, you ain't gonna get this. With the two in here that look the same. One is the CD, one is not. This caused a lot of problems for Def Jam, and this is why. People was swiping the songs and saying, hey, I'm gonna give you the DMX album. This ain't DMX album. And then they was getting paid on the streets, paying people, giving them the mixtape CD. And it looked just like the CD. It's got the same artwork and everything. But this is the mixtape, and this is the album. If you look at them, you couldn't tell them apart. You would have to play them to figure it out. This was a mistake that was made at the pressing company. And this was never made again. Trust me, this caused a lot of problems for Def Jam. We're going to get into that when we do the video. So. See, had to be a day one. First off the rack guy. You know? No, that wasn't years ago. That was right after. That was right after he interviewed Kevin Hart. I mean, not Kevin Hart, but Cat Williams. He was like, "I tried, I can't," because he doesn't know anything, and that's true. He don't know hardly anything about the guests that he's interviewing, and that's clear as day. You can see that. Right. Oh, the Bristol Hotel, room 515, the Bristol Hotel. Where that? Jamaica, Queens. Shoot, a fat girl in an orange skirt. Any chick that I saw in school who had an orange shirt, an orange skirt on, any kind of skirt that looked orange. I know a fat girl, she wears an orange skirt. You give her $20 and she can do work. She take food stamps and a traveler's check, but her hair and her face and her life is a wreck. She wears bright blonde wigs with high heel pumps. She's down in the dumps and she's selling her rump. She's a hot little mama and she work every day. If you want to pay to play, here's where she stay. She's at the Bristol Hotel. Room 515, the Bristol Hotel. Where? Jamaica, Queens. Man, are you crazy? That's the Bristol Hotel. The Bristol Hotel. Oh, man. Japanese executives up in three-piece suits. Glasses all foggy when they come into place. The girl is in the Bristol. They all in cahoots. He fell asleep and got robbed. They cold jumped his face at the Bristol Hotel. The Bristol Hotel. The Jamaican guys got jumped, got robbed. Probably was Cardi B. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my goodness. The Bristol Hotel. Oh, man. Oh, man. See, that was back when people used to rap 4 verses. They weren't giving you this lazy 2-verse stuff. They ain't started these 2-verse stuff to Method Man. Method Man started this 2-verse rap. I'm gonna get on Meth for that. Meth, you the one lazy down rap. People like, we could do that? 2 verses and we out. Method Man started that. Listen, I'm telling you some hip-hop history right now. Method Man started 2-verse rap. Because Meth, he's used to dropping 16s. Method Man started 2-verse rap. Only people that dropped 2 verses was in a group. Like, if you in a group, your guy got 2 verses, you got 2 verses. That's the song. It was like, what is this 2-verse? And that's the whole song. That was Method Man. Method Man brought that into prominence. It was like, what is this 2-verse? That's all we gotta do. It was 3 verses was like, okay, now you stretching it. You better have a feature. 4 verses is what you normally, that was the norm. Nobody got the attention span for 3 whole verses. Are you crazy? The song is hot. You don't want it to end. Now it's all 2 verses, maybe 3. If you get 3, they really ride it. But Method Man started that 2-verse rap. Yeah, party people check the story, and the story is ill. It's the story about 2 men, 1 Harold and 1 Bill. They went inside the Bristol on a Saturday night. Harold was cool, but Bill felt uptight. The girlies made a tip, but Harold played it cool. Never ever rush. That's the golden rule. I've been coming to Bristol 10 years of my life. Hey, yo, what the hell? Yo, man, that's my wife. The Bristol Hotel. The Bristol Hotel. Oh, man. Man, take off a pants and it smelled like somebody died. You said, what the hell? Because you've already paid, not knowing that the guy before you had AIDS. Bang, bang, boogie, she was so abusing. Next week, you at the clinic getting a blood transfusion at the Bristol Hotel. Room 515. The Bristol Hotel. What at? Jamaica, Queens. Man. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The greatest of all time. Now, he did make some bad albums. The 10 album was bad, and the Tide one. Those were two bad albums. And I'm just like, is he trying to get through the contract? Because I'm like, I'm not feeling this. The 10 album, they had the Love You Better song on there. But I'm just like, this ain't it. Then he came with the Definition. I was like, all right, LL is back. Woo, we got L back. The Definition went hard. That's when LL was back. But Tide 1 and 10, those was like, whoa. Man, I really struggled listening to those. I'm sorry, but Exit 13 was fire. Now the one he put out, Authentic, I wasn't really feeling that one. And then he did that song. Oh, Headstrong was that hit. But hey, we had to get our Headstrong. We be up in the club. Yeah, Headstrong. Shoot, that was it. The Phenomenon album, the Diddy album. That's what the Phenomenon album is, just the Diddy album. That's all you need to know about that. Yeah, the Jay-Z diss song on there. Oh, I know he finna go after Jay-Z head on this album. On that Basquiat song, oh yeah, he finna really go out. When I hear that Basquiat song, I already know that's gonna be the song for Jay on this new album. I already know, because I know LL. He finna go Basquiat. When I saw the Basquiat thing on the playlist, I said, uh-oh, that's the one I'm circling. That's the one I'm circling, because he gonna let the high man up there know. He didn't just on the Lounging remix. Are you kidding? You wasn't thinking about Jay-Z on no Lounging remix. No. Jay-Z was a nobody at that time. He wasn't thinking about him at all. What was that? The New York song. Oh, yeah. That was that New York LL Cool J. New York, because he just had that song with Alicia Keys. I'm in New York. So he had the original on there. New York with Frank Sinatra. New York. Is that the bonus track? That's Time for War. Oh, New York, New York. Yeah. I was like, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's the New York song. New York, New York, New York City. The New York song. That is the by LL. That is the Jay-Z diss song. Yeah. And there was no way he was gonna respond to that. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know I gotta listen to Rakim album. I just listen to Commons. Like Common is what I've been listening to all week. Let me tell you what's up with all these New York cats. They got too rich and lost their grip on rap. They let the country boys taking over the soundtrack and blow the Superman kid straight off the bat. And now everybody won't know where the flavor is at. Is there any drama? I've been handling that. I got to switch the singles and walk the fall back. Late night conference calls and all of that. I'm not the next Denzel. I'm the first LL. I remember where I came from. Hot since day one. Queens in the building. I spanked these children for seeing this style switching like a chameleon. A lot of these wannabe kings, but I'm the real one. All these kids playing dumb. They don't know the deal, son. You use raps like caps. I peel one. And our reign is, and he said, y'all reign is over. Here it comes. New York. New York, New York City. Yeah, man, he was going out there giving it to Jay-Z, letting this punk know. Oh, this was the Jay-Z that he dissed Jay-Z the entire song. Listen, party people, here's the situation. All the cats is lying with their huge imaginations. Ain't no freestyling. Them niggas is free basing. It's like an epidemic. They beats they keep wasting. Feel like the 80s again. Back to basics. Hit them with the wrong shit. Niggas gonna chase it and get addicted how I spit. I treat the beat like a blunt. Look at it split. My shit's wicked. Friends can't forget it. Take it in your lungs, you're done, you get lifted. Too many debates about what Mr. Smith did. What can I say, nigga? I'm God gifted. I won't hit you with the same old money rap, because most of the money rappers need to get your money back. I'm just your man next door, sharp hood cat. I want the crown black, boy. You don't deserve that. Woo! I'm telling you, buddy. LL was going. LL was kicking his ass. He just that Jay knew I ain't finna touch that, cause I'm just gonna get LL started. If you'd have came back with anything smart on LL, it was on. This was the warning. You had already bumped your head. He had said a little slick line on somebody's song, boy, and LL, first of all, if LL saw you, he would fold you up like a lawn chair. That's one. Two, you want to get in the booth with LL will burn you. You ain't scared of no Jay-Z. What basketball analogy you gonna come up with to get yourself out of that? You gonna lose the battle and get beat up. Yeah, I just wish Shannon would have did a better job. I mean, I appreciate what Shannon did on Club Shake Shake, but Shannon, man, you got to know something about the people you sitting across from when you asking these questions. It's cool to have these conversations and you learning from them, but know something more about them besides their name is LL Cool J, and he made this song and he was on his NCIS. You know, you got to do a little research, some background, so that if he does say this and he answer it, you got to respond. You can have a real conversation, and it makes it more entertaining for the listener. You know what I'm saying? Know a little something. You ain't got to know everything. I know you do other jobs. This is your side job. But damn, I'm like, you missed a golden opportunity here. Exactly. So anyway, I appreciate y'all, man. We were talking some real hip hop tonight. Y'all learned. A lot of people didn't even know about Bernard Wright today, and he did the "Who Do You Love" song. A lot of y'all found out again tonight. So it's always good to educate some people on some things they didn't know about with hip hop, like the DMX CD. Y'all didn't know anything of what happened with that, and how that caused a big controversy in the music industry, and Sino still has it. You see, piece of history. So don't forget to go to the Patreon too, because we got something on there that's quite entertaining. That's the reason why Drake got really upset today, and I understand it. I guess I would be upset too if I was him. I mean, hell, you'll be quite upset if you came on the Patreon. I think I should open up the Pandora's box a little bit. All right, there we go. A woman speaking on Drake threats to women. We got that. And then the home run ball right here. This is what made him spam my whole goddamn PC. And when he did that, I had to hit him. I had to hit him with it. Inside the secret details of Drake lawsuit settlement. Mm-hmm. Have you ever played? Okay, let's play. Lucian Grange is keeping 6ix9ine out of the country. Ooh-wee. Oh, Mo, we opened up the box today. And whoa, would you look at that? The man is wearing the dress, the woman and his wife is wearing the suit. Saying they want to break the stereotype. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's time to get on the Patreon, man, because the world is going on and we hitting y'all with everything. Oh yeah, I gotta fix this video. They removed my video. Kid Cudi exposed. Yeah, we got it all. That proved me right. The Patreon video with Dame Dash issues over Drake and Aaliyah. Woo! Bam. Why LeBron James do that to Rich Paul? Bam. Drake in the next 10 years. The truth behind Drake and Beyonce beef in full. The Patreon version. The extended version. The details you didn't hear before. And of course, woo, the rabbit hole got deeper for Mr. Richard Fitzenwell. My thoughts on Ryan Garcia's racist rant. The truth behind the Pistons and Bulls, baby. I had to break it down. Can hip-hop be saved? Shannon Sharpe being blacklisted by Oprah and Tyler Perry. Drea Michelle already trying to thirst trap somebody. Look, it's so much going on here. Look, she still got the mark on her stomach from having a baby. She already trying to send thirst trap photos. This is terrible. Look, y'all need to get on the Patreon, man. Go to the Casino for Life Patreon. Thanks for everybody who super chatted, man. Appreciate y'all. And definitely donate to the Cash App Casino if you don't super chat. Love, peace, and hair grease. We out.